It's the Odd Drunk Podcast, a very strange podcast. The drunkest show in the world. It's Jackson and Colton talking out of their ass. We don't care as long as drinks are poured. Sometimes we have our friends here. We will talk about anything. We don't care as long as we have beer. And if you let that whiskey ring. The Odd Drunk Podcast.
Nice shirt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm real pumped for the new movie.
I'm super pumped, man. Like,
yeah,
that
definitely.
the new trailer they released, Sabretooth.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
teaser with
Yeah.
Tyler Mane Sabretooth from the
Yeah.
original X-Men.
Yeah. And Deadpool's like, hold on.
Pulling this.
People have been waiting a long time for this.
He's like, time out. He starts pulling the swords out of him. It's great. And I love how that at least means that Wolverine's been walking around with swords in his body for some time now.
Yeah.
And just doesn't care.
At least a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Just minorly annoyed, Yeah. Anyways, welcome back to the Odd Drunk Podcast. We are here to finish off our Wolverine and Deadpool series of commentaries.
Went by fast.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's only 2 Deadpool movies, so it's pretty easy to finish those.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did X-Men Origins, we did Logan, and we did the Wolverine. And the first Deadpool, now we're the Deadpool 2. And of course, in anticipation for Deadpool and Wolverine. So we're gonna send it, and I think, well, we'll talk about it, but I think this is the best Deadpool movie, maybe,
yeah.
And maybe it's a little unfair to say it's the best Deadpool movie because
it's hard to say.
The first Deadpool movie walked, so this one could run.
Maybe the first one plays a little safe, but it kind of needed to.
It had to,
yeah,
and also because of budget, and but no, I'm excited to get into this. I love Josh Brolin's Cable.
Oh, he's so good. Yeah.
Zazie Beetz Domino.
Yes.
So my cat's named Domino too. So
did you name your cat after the character Domino, or
no? But maybe the previous owner did. I don't know.
Right.
She was just Domino when I adopted her, and I was like, well, that's a cool name. I'm not gonna, and even if it was a dumb name, I'm not gonna change.
I don't like changing animals' names. Like, I know it's an animal.
It would have to be egregiously dumb.
Yeah, I know it's just an animal, and the animal probably doesn't care, but I don't like changing animals' names.
Well, the animal does know its name at a certain point, Yeah. You call it by its name enough times, and then if you just change it all of a sudden, then you have to condition it to its new name. And that's just a waste of time. My cat's name is Domino, just to sum up that conversation.
Nice. That was a good conversation. See you guys next time.
Our new spin-off, just a 5-minute podcast.
Just one little quick conversation about a random thing.
Yeah. Doesn't just sums up to nothing. It just but anyways, it's good to be back to the Odd Drunk Podcast. And if you haven't listened to one of our mini commentaries now, it's funny, we don't just do commentaries. If these are the only episodes you ever listen to and you just assume that's all we do, we actually have all kinds of content. Just go check it out.
In fact, most of our episodes are not commentaries.
Well, yeah, technically,
but
but we do have a
we
good
do a
selection now, and I
fair
think
number
that's
of them.
fun. So yeah. Um, yeah, go check those out. So if you haven't listened to one of our commentaries before, and I always have to do this, but I have to for the new people. If you haven't listened to one of our commentaries before, this is how it's gonna go. For one, get your copy of Deadpool 2 ready.
Yes, that's
It's on
important.
Disney Plus. That's the easiest way to, and I think it's
Yeah,
also technically on Hulu, maybe, but
it's
that's also on
it's
Disney Plus. I don't know how that
yeah,
works. I
yeah.
think it's just on Disney Plus now. It might be on just
I don't
who
know.
doesn't have Disney
It's
Plus at this point?
yeah,
With Disney Plus, you have Hulu and Disney. Come on.
yeah. I pay for
Like
the
it's a
package.
pretty good,
It's
yeah,
yeah. I've been
pretty good
watching
package.
It's Always Sunny
Um,
on Disney Plus. It's great.
yeah, isn't that a trip? Yeah. I yeah. I watched some screwed up stuff on Disney Plus recently, actually. But anyways, get your copy ready, and if you have a disc copy, that's great. And and then once you have your copy ready to go, I'm gonna say three, two, one, play. You hit play, and then we hit play at the same time.
Yes.
Okay? Pretty straightforward. And then we're gonna sync up around 20th Century Fox logo. I mean, when that finishes up, maybe right before the Marvel logo, like right when the Marvel logo shows up, we'll say, "Oh, it's the Marvel logo,
Yeah.
the OG one," you know? Um, yeah, we'll sync up around there. This is really just for fun. If it's not perfectly in sync, who really cares? We're just here for fun. Anyways, let's get into this commentary. I'm gonna move you over to my other screen here. You know what? We should start maybe putting, I don't know, it maybe doing some video, but at the same time, I like just being an audio podcast. I like the,
Yeah.
you
Video's a
know,
lot of work.
and yeah, it's a
We
lot of work, and I also like being more anonymous on the internet. There's a lot of weirdos.
yeah.
Um, but Colton, if you just hot tooed one day, we could go viral. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think you want to see that.
What's that? Apparently they found her.
Oh, nice.
They, the hot
They
two girl.
they
No, I know she was seen like signing merchandise and stuff in Nashville. I think that's where she is. But
yeah.
she was fired from her preschool because she was a preschool teacher,
Oh, jeez.
and they actually fired her after all that, which I think is uncalled for because
A little uncalled
she was
for.
just out. Was that just a rumor? See, TikTok rumors, man,
Yeah. I don't know.
spread like wildfire. Anyways, we're gonna watch some. If it happened, Deadpool would be doing some Hawk 2 references.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's still time to put some post pro, ADR.
They
Come
they
on,
probably
Ryan.
shouldn't. That's probably not going to age well.
Well, no meme ever age well.
By the time
Everyone
Deadpool
has
3
different words
actually
for it now.
comes out next
Oh, it's
month.
already gonna be a dead meme.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I would say TikTok memes last a little longer than your average meme.
Some of them. Yeah, but
But yeah, and then some of them, dies, dead on arrival. Anyways, let's get into this movie.
yes.
Three, two, one, play. Here's the drums, 20th Century Fox.
Yes.
When it's still 20th Century Fox, now it's just 20th Century Studios, which I'm curious if that's what's gonna roll
Yeah.
at the beginning of Deadpool and Wolverine?
That would
Or
be
is it just
cool.
going to be the MCU fanfare? Or maybe both? Probably
Yeah.
both. Or maybe it's going to be real meta where Deadpool's like,
No, I know like there
Who's
were the ruins of the 20th Century
oh, it's
Fox
Marvel.
logo in the
There's Deadpool smoking a ciggy.
this is a great intro.
Oh yeah, he blows himself up and everything. Oh yeah, there's that's a real Wolverine action figure you can buy. They're really hard to come by though.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
I love this I want that music box.
Right. Yeah.
Turn my volume down so I can still hear you.
Yeah, I should probably do the same. Whoops, I paused mine for a second, so I'm gonna be slightly off. He just threw a Pop-Tart.
There you go. That's okay. I paused mine for a second just now, so we
Okay.
should be good.
Okay, good. Okay, it's looking at pictures. It's scrolling over pictures. Right?
And yeah,
Okay.
it's on the barrels.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah. Off to a good
Good.
start.
Yeah.
So did he like lug all
But
those
there's
up?
no going back. We're not like no
So
matter what
did
happens,
he like
it blows himself up.
lug all those barrels up to his apartment like
Fuck
himself?
Wolverine. Yeah.
That is technically true.
Yeah. He does die in this one.
But I just like I want to think
Very
about
temporarily.
how much effort it probably took him to bring all of those full barrels of gasoline up to his apartment.
Right, I want to see that sequence.
Yeah, like I know
The
he's like
logistics.
he's a bit stronger than a regular human, right?
Yeah,
But
but
like
still.
he's not Steve Rogers or
No.
Spider-Man, you know.
Oh, Sean Levy said in passing that he would love to do a Deadpool and Spider-Man movie
Oh, nice.
with Tom Holland. Um, I doubt Sony and or Disney would let them
No,
touch Spider-Man.
absolutely not.
It's like, yeah, you can have to do your Deadpool thing, but don't, uh,
Yeah.
you know,
Spider-Man is
tarnish
Sony's golden
our
goose, you
precious,
know.
yeah.
Like they're not they're not gonna let anyone touch that.
Even yeah, even if he's still just Spider-Man, like he doesn't cuss or whatever, but if you have Deadpool being rude the whole time, because he's Deadpool. I love this.
Some Dolly Parton, it's perfect.
Yeah.
So
This one has great action.
the guy that did a lot of the stunt choreography on this also worked on the John Wick movies.
Yeah, you can tell. I
Um
mean, stylish.
yeah. And he did recently the Fall Guy.
Yeah, David Leach or
Yeah.
Lech. Yeah, and I saw the Fall Guy. It was actually a wonderful action comedy. It was awesome.
I think this movie definitely
Shame it
has
didn't do
better
so well.
action than the first one.
And it's not saying anything against the first one. It's just this one gets to do so much more.
Yeah.
It's a more fleshed out world. He gets to play around with more characters. It's got way more action. I
Yeah, it
mean,
just it gets to have more fun with it.
yeah,
Like one of the kind of I think the fun things about a character like Deadpool is you can just have entire scenes and scenarios that are just what if Deadpool was fighting in high heels
yeah,
or
yeah,
something like that, you know?
exactly. Right. So so Deadpool 1, as we discussed, was a huge hit. Uh Deadpool 1 broke 2003's Matrix Reloaded, highest opening weekend record for an R-rated movie. The same record was again broken by Deadpool 2 in 2018.
Damn.
The first film was made on a budget of 58 million, earning 782.8 million. And then the second one, that's old news. Second one ended up making 785 million on a 110 million budget.
That's not bad. I see, like 110 million budget. That's
Oh, you're just talking about it.
I mean,
Beat Passionate Christ. Yeah, pretty good.
$110 million budget. I mean, that's definitely not like a small budget, but like considering like the quality of like blockbuster action movie you can make for like that they did with this compared to like some of the more recent like 200-300 million dollar budget films,
like
it's
loaded,
like,
but yeah,
like
yeah. Looking at the marbles,
yeah.
Jeez.
Well, I was watching the
I love his character.
Ghostbusters, the 2016. I don't know what year that came out. The the one with
The all-girl one.
yeah, what's her name? I'm forgetting her name. But I was watching that the other night. Dopinder is in that in a couple scenes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That movie is, I don't know. I think it's okay for like the first two acts, and then very it goes downhill very quickly in the last act.
Honestly, I kind of agree with the Weekly Planet with James that all the Ghostbusters movies are roughly the same quality after the first one.
Yeah. I mean, I think that one, I think it has a decent sense of humor in a lot of it. It's just that I think my main problem is in the final like third act, it turns into like it's literally like a laser gun fight. Like they have like these gadgets like
Yeah.
that, like they're not capturing the ghosts, they're just fighting them, which is just,
Well,
it's just kind of, it just feels weird. I don't know. It's
since we're
not like
talking about the
it's not the worst, but
since we're on the Ghostbusters during this Deadpool commentary, the last commentary went a similar direction where we went way off. But
yeah.
since we're on the Ghostbusters, I always thought, and it's never gonna happen, ever gonna happen. But after I watched Zombieland with Bill
I,
Murray in
I
that
love
movie,
that. She's like,
oh
it's my
what?
IUD. He goes, a bomb?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, her birth control. Yeah. Um. No, but what I was saying, after seeing Bill Murray's performance in Zombieland, like in a dark comedy, but Zombieland actually has some good horror elements in it.
Yeah.
I always was like, I always thought, why not do an actually like leaning towards horror version of Ghostbusters? Like make it
Yeah.
still a dark comedy, but make it actually scary.
I think that would be
Like
cool.
a scary Ghostbusters movie.
Ghostbusters
But no, obviously
Afterlife.
they've done the kids route. Now they're just
Yeah.
purely kids movies, and
Not
that's fine.
Ghostbusters, not Afterlife, the newest Frozen Empire has a few like moments in it where it feels like they were trying to actually have some dark scenes and some actually
Mm-hmm.
spooky scenes. The problem is those are just like really isolated moments in an
Right.
otherwise basically comedy action movie.
And I'm not saying it has to be like the Evil Dead, like gore and everything, but like put
Yeah.
them in a spooky mansion, you know?
Yeah. Well, there's like a couple
And
scenes. There's the opening scene, which takes place like in 1920 or something like that, 1915. Uh, and that kind of has some spooky elements to it. There's some designs for some of the ghosts that are pretty good. And there's I think a pretty decent like part in
ice
it.
one, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't like that ghost design.
Oh,
Um, but I could
these
probably
look
find
okay.
find one of the ones that I'm talking about. And then there's a scene I remember with James Acast or Acast, I don't know how you say his last name. He's a British comedian that's in that movie, and he's okay in it. Well, there's a scene in it where there's a ghost like stalking him, and I wouldn't say it's scary, but they did a good
Oh, I
job with
like
it.
this melee. I like this combat here.
Oh yeah, this is good.
It's the
This is where you see
improv.
like the John Wick stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's a few scenes where he's fighting without the mask and Ryan Reynolds gets to do stuff. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's shots where it's not Ryan Reynolds, but it at least seems like it. But it's like when he's under the mask, you don't really know if it's him or not. Like
Yeah.
they could say it's him, but hmm. Oh yeah, the cream cheese spreader. Yeah, he kills her. And I remember when I first saw this, I was like, okay, they're just okay, just killing her from the start. Okay. They're doing that
I mean they had to one
plot.
up. They had to like match Logan somehow.
Yep.
Yeah. No, but I like how they handled her character in this.
Well, yeah,
Where
they pretty
she's
much
sh
she's Lady Death in
yeah,
this version
yeah. I think
because
it's
for a little while we were speculating if Death was actually going to be a character in this, and they didn't have the rights to do that. So I think this was a good kind of middle ground, and it actually makes more sense with the story. It's more personable instead of just throwing just abstract, you know, cosmic entity,
yeah.
which, they could throw that in now, I guess, because now they're doing the TVA and all that. Um, I like how he just hugs this guy. Um,
Hugs him and steps in
he
front of the
looks
bus.
exactly like my finger. Like, remember when you were a kid and you were like went swimming for a while?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like when you get pruned, your fingers get pruned. That's what he looks like.
Fucking knocked him through the
To put
car.
it lightly. Or a ball sack, a pruned ball sack. And then we get the Celine Dion intro.
This when I saw this in theaters, I was dying at this. The cheese spreaders.
But yeah, it is really sad about Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Have you heard about she has stiff person syndrome?
Yeah, what's that?
Well, it just came out recently in a documentary. Celine Dion was diagnosed with stiff person syndrome. In 2023, she canceled her remaining tour. Um,
Damn. That's a shame.
But yeah, there's a new documentary out called I Am Celine Dion.
There's a specific ghost design I'm trying to find a
Apparently she's
picture
making
of, but
progress and that she said she's gonna be able to sing again,
oh,
but
good. Yeah.
she's having trouble. Yeah, I saw something about that. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I saw the documentary.
Wow.
Do you wanna build a snowman?
So TJ Miller is not coming back for Deadpool 3.
No, and I just
And
from different interviews and stuff, I just heard him and Ryan Reynolds just didn't get along in general.
yeah, and also it's kind of in the interviews that he's been in, he like feels like he's like trying to spin it as like it was partly his decision to not come back too. And it's like
Right.
from what I heard is he wasn't invited.
Yeah, I mean,
Like he was not
hey,
offered it.
he's funny in these, but it's like from what I've heard, he's was a dickhead on set.
Yeah.
Um, but you know, I don't know. We don't know.
And I love
But
I like his characters in this, but I did see someone
yeah,
made a good point online. They were like, he really, what role could he actually serve in Deadpool 3 with what they're doing with it? Like,
no, I mean, he would just be a, you know, cameo if anything,
yeah.
like at the beginning. No more speaking lines. What are you drinking?
I am drinking water.
Oh,
Yeah. The
I
real
almost
adult
was just gonna
beverage.
drink water. But I was like, you know what? I gotta get something. I got
Yeah.
some Athletic Brewing,
Oh,
uh,
nice.
non-alcoholic IPA. And as you all may have heard a couple episodes ago, at least me and Colton too, it seems like we're trying to, you know, take a break, take a step back from drinking
Yeah.
because we've
I
drank a lot on this show.
I'll be honest, I just didn't get anything. That's why I'm drinking water. Just
Well,
I
fair.
just was,
Well,
yeah.
I know you, but I know you have been just from what you've been
I've
bringing to the
been
show.
I've been
Because we
I've been
used to
trying to
be,
watch it a bit, but
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
And right now I can't drink. Like even if I wanted to, I can't with some of the medication I'm taking. I
Oh, yeah.
actually went to the dentist this morning and I didn't get anything done today, but I got some prescriptions and one of them's a opioid of
Mm,
sorts, codeine.
yeah.
It's acetaminophen slash codeine. It's not like super strong stuff, but you definitely can't drink with that.
No.
And and don't even think about it. Don't try it. That's very dangerous. That's how you OD. Um, but found out, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I scheduled it. It's already happening. I luckily I got good dental insurance now, with my job. But gonna have to get a root canal. So yay, that's
Oof.
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got to get done. So
That's yeah.
have that to look forward to.
I need to go to the dentist just for a cleaning and a checkup probably soon. Because it's
Yeah.
been a little bit over a year since last time I went to the dentist. Uh, but yeah. What was that? My computer made a noise. Huh.
No, it's our friend Cheese. He wants to play with us.
Ah.
But we're doing a job right now. We're watching Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
Recording.
Just
And I'm afraid to I'm gonna just text him. Because I don't want to mess up the movie.
oh yeah.
But yeah, just adult things. But yeah, I'm just it's good to know that I've got a plan in place and
Yeah.
gonna get it taken care of. So, but
It's
if I
important
even
stuff. Yeah.
yeah, so probably we'll try to record before I get that done. That's gonna be it's gonna be in a couple weeks on July 11th.
I'm gonna
Although it
be
would be
I'm gonna be out
oh,
of
you'll be gone
town
anyways.
the week of that week, yeah. So
Yeah,
we'll
so
probably
that'll be
just
a good time to
might
take a
just not
break.
have an episode that week.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I got to catch up on on posting some stuff anyways.
Oh, Colossus. I love Colossus
The
in these
CGI is
movies.
better in this one too, you can tell.
Yeah.
It is a bit better. I mean, metal isn't hard to do anyways, but oh yeah, I love Yukio. Fox and Friends. Yeah. Oh, and their X-Men outfits are pretty top tier, like later on in the movie, like
They're pretty
you'll
good.
see.
Yeah.
They're pretty good ones. They kind of remind me of like the astonishing X-Men look.
Yeah.
On Xavier's chair. Doesn't he run into the X-Men cast,
Yeah, yeah,
the Dark Phoenix?
they're like behind the door here or something.
Yeah. Apparently those are Taylor Swift's cats on his shirt.
Oh, really? Yeah, there they
Oh,
are.
there they are. And yeah, the timeline makes zero sense. They're young selves, and this
Yeah,
is like 2018, or I guess.
something like that.
It makes
I
no
mean, there is the
sense.
throwaway line in the first Deadpool where he's like, where Claus is like, I'm taking you to Professor X, and he's like, which one? Stewart or
Right,
McAvoy?
yeah.
These timelines are so confusing.
Hmm. I mean, I don't see enough people like online talking about this, but you can thank the Deadpool movies, Ryan Reynolds and the writers producers for giving us a pretty much comic accurate Colossus.
Yeah, I
Like we've never like all the X-Men movies, it's always been
just a
just not right. Just
yeah,
he's just a dude. I don't know.
yeah. He's
Just not
always just
right.
a dude that turns metal. What?
Yeah.
That's
And I know in the comics sometimes he can change back
yeah.
or whatever. I don't know,
But I like the big like
but just the lines on the arms and everything, the
yeah,
only oh, nice. The only thing it's missing is the costume, the like 70s, the 80s costume. That would be so
yeah.
good.
Oh, there he is, our boy Thanos.
Yeah.
I really like Josh Brolin.
Oh, he's great. mean, I have you ever seen The Old Man?
Yeah.
Pretty good action thriller.
Yeah.
Brolin.
There's No Country for Old Men. That's a fantastic film.
Oh, that he's in that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently there were, but I'm pulling it up right now. I thought this would be fun to
All
talk
right.
about. There were a bunch of other actors who were considered for the role of Cable.
I mean, to be honest, I would have probably he wouldn't have been my first choice, but he does good in this.
I think like the final product is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of him as Cable like without seeing him in all the makeup and costume and stuff.
Well, yeah, because Cable, I typically think of a huge,
Yeah.
like hulking guy, like basically Schwarzenegger would be a good Cable, you know,
Yeah.
a guy like
So
that.
so these were the actors who were considered for the role. Brad Pitt was considered.
Too
Um
expensive,
yeah. Well, apparently his
even though
cameo
he's in
in
this
yeah,
for
apparently his
one frame.
cameo in this he like didn't really get paid for because like I guess when they were making the movie, Ryan Reynolds wanted to bring him in for that one role because he thought it'd be funny. And he went to the studio and said like could we do this, and they were like of course not, he's an A-list actor, he'd be so
Just paid him
expensive.
a cup of coffee.
And yeah, apparently that was it, is Ryan Reynolds was he just asked him and Brad Pitt was like okay, as long as I just for a cup of coffee, but you have to bring me the cup of coffee, like you personally. that
Right.
was that was his payment. um but yeah, he was apparently said they did at some point meet to talk about him playing Cable. David Harbour was in talks.
All right. I could see
Uh,
that.
Stephen Lang, who I'm not super familiar with. Oh yeah,
I look him up.
he plays the Colonel in Avatar. Big military guy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He likes looks like a Cable. If
Yeah.
yeah. Russell Crowe was considered.
No.
Um, or this looks like more like um the director kind of messaged Russell Crowe about it. He didn't actually like talk with the studio or try out. Um, Michael Shannon was considered. Pierce Brosnan was considered.
Miss Brosnan would have been fun.
Yeah, it would have been a little bit of a weird
It would have been
one,
weird, but
but
fun.
yeah,
Fun weird.
I like Pierce Brosnan. He's got range. He played a centaur in Percy Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Chandler.
Oh, and this kid.
Oh yeah.
Um it is funny.
He stole that from RoboCop. Who else? Liam Neeson was considered. At least his name was dropped.
Julian Dennison. He
Yeah.
was also in Godzilla versus Kong, Hunt for Wilder People. He was in the Bad Batch, apparently, voice acting role.
Negasonic's outfit is awesome in this.
Like Deadpool's jersey.
No, the Negasonic Teenage Warhead,
Or
her.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Signs the box for him.
Right. Oh yeah. Wolverine cameo. So bad on the knees.
I think he signed it as Ryan Reynolds there, if I saw that correctly.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
The fanfare. That guy's handlebar mustache. He made a choice, you
Yeah,
know?
I was about to say that was a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that
I
was
mean,
just a choice just to give that extra,
yeah. Just
that facial hair.
wonder what they thought it would add to the scene.
I mean, we're talking about it now, so,
That's true. That is true.
if he would have just been a
They did a good job
clean,
casting the school people as people who look like pedophiles.
yeah,
Like they all
they look
just
like
they
him.
look like yeah.
Yeah, they talk like him.
Yeah. Like both of those guys there. Like
Well, the
I
headmaster,
100% believe that they're
he's been in a
pedophile.
lot of stuff. I know he was like um, he was in one of the Cornetto movie, the Simon Pegg movies.
Oh yeah.
Edgar Wright. He was, I think he was in some Harry Potter movies. What's his name?
Ejaculating something.
He always plays either like a weirdo or like the misunderstood guy or like
Yeah, look at her outfit. That's an excellent
yeah, that's
X-Men
what I was
outfit.
talking about. It
Yeah.
reminds me of the astonishing X-Men look.
Yeah.
It's a good X-Men. It's still, I mean, yeah, it's better than 90. It's better than like 80% of the on-screen X-Men outfits,
Yeah.
I would say. Just like it just gives you an impression of what the rest of the team see would look like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or maybe in this version of the universe, she's the
Like a
only one
good
that has
matching
like a
uniform.
yellow cool outfit. Like,
Well, I recently saw, and apparently it was um what was it? You should check out the Alex Ross X-Men
mm.
costume designs. I just saw those recently, and apparently, um, well, they were rejected, but I don't know why.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see.
I think
These are
those would
these are
be.
cool. Yeah. I like the Cyclops design. That's cool.
Well, it's like I like the X-Men. I like teams that have like a team uniform.
Yeah.
Like the Avengers, it's weird if they have a team uniform because what makes them cool is they're all different and whatever. But
Yeah.
the X-Men, like the classic blue, blue and yellow Jim Lee team suit is so cool. I
Yeah.
mean, that's rad, the X-Men 97 look. And then
It's
you
what
have the
it's
X-Men
one of the
Gold.
things about like the Fantastic Four that I like as much as like I do think the Fantastic Four, with the exception of the Thing, are all just a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
I appreciate their sense of style, their sense of like
Mhm.
matching uniforms and stuff. It's cool, and they're classic outfits. Love it.
Well, the Fantastic Four outfits aren't nearly as cool, but
Yeah, but I think they're cool. I think they're
I think the
classic.
new like the black trim ones are better, yeah.
Yeah,
But I hope they go with the white and blue
I do too. I
for them because the movie's supposed to be in the 60s, so
Yeah, they need. I think they should lean into it. And
yeah.
screw if they think it looks goofy. I mean, the Fantastic
No,
Four are kind of goofy characters.
yeah.
Like it's okay that they that's okay. We're allowed to have
But
goofy
honestly, I
superhero
hope with
characters and actually take have like fun with it.
like with the new Wolverine design, well, in Deadpool and Wolverine, I hope the rest of the X-Men designs are similar to that, where it's like a modern, a revamp of the 97, 90s design. I think that would be
Yeah.
what
Just from
we've
the
always
what we've
wanted.
seen, the Wolverine um outfit looks amazing.
Yeah, and I heard we will see him in mask, but not a whole lot, which as long as we see him in it a little bit, that's all I want, just to see it.
Yeah.
Because I'd still rather see Hugh Jackman's face, I mean,
His beautiful
performance.
face. Yeah.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Can't hide that. Man.
Okay, so give me a bow and arrow. I'm basically Hawkeye. I'm no cancer. But um, so they have the power damping collars. So basically, Deadpool is he's just starting to die of cancer now.
Yeah. Because like the power, like his healing power, like makes the cancer worse, but then just stops it, like kills it before, like as it forms.
Yeah,
So like when you take away his powers, he's like dying really quickly
he's yeah,
because he has
he's
like really bad cancer.
yeah. Oh, I love how he puts his gun together. What do you think of his makeup, his
I think it's pretty well done.
bionic arm? Oh, he takes the
I like that he like
volume knob.
creates this like cool gun here.
Yeah.
So what are the two hillbillies that he knocked out or like stunned and stole the beer from? Um, I never knew this until recently, but those are two like well-known actors. It's like Matt Damon, I think, and
Oh,
someone else.
really?
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, it's Matt Damon and Alan Tudyk.
What? Oh, I that
And I didn't know that
I
until
didn't
like
know that was
recently.
Matt Damon, but it did look like Alan Tudyk now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never really thought about that.
Yeah, the fat one with the yellow hat is Matt Damon.
That's wild.
And I didn't know that until like recently because like nobody talked about it when the movie came out or anything like that. Like
Right.
everyone was talking about the Brad Pitt cameo.
Yeah, because that was the obvious. Well, the blink and the miss it one, but
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds was at a dinner party with Matt Damon, pitched him the toilet paper manifest, pitched him the toilet paper manifesto, and asked Damon if he wanted to play the part. Damon thought it was hilarious and agreed to the cameo. Like, yeah, he just gets him beat up. Yeah.
Like how Deadpool in this is just like, just let me die in
Yeah.
peace, please.
Like, is that apparently at an hour and 6 minutes, you can see the director David Leitch playing the ground church mutant.
Ah,
We'll see what that means. I forget what that means. Okay, this is a great sequence with Cable. Now I love he's like, I think audiences had enough with the Winter Soldier arm thing or whatever, something like that.
I think it's well done here. The whole,
Oh yeah, no, it's good.
like I said, like Josh Brolin, I wouldn't have thought of as Cable, but when he's actually in
That's
makeup
good
and
though.
everything, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like so what? He's a little too short, but
Yeah, they do a good job, like making him not seem too short, though.
yeah,
Like in the movie, the way they film him and stuff. He's badass. I love Cable.
yeah,
I like how he has like mutant abilities. He has like telepathic powers and stuff like that, right? But like
Mhm.
most of the time his thing is just guns and being a badass.
yeah. Well, it's like techno. It's like
He is like it's like a
techno
techno,
kinetic.
yeah, and he also has like I think
It's
in some
always
of
like vague, like because he has part of Jean Grey's
yeah.
Cable powers.
But isn't it like his the what they have to do to him to suppress like the techno cancer or whatever the fuck it is, like suppresses his abilities a little bit or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So like he doesn't
Yeah,
rely
the
on his abilities
technovirus.
very much. He's just a
Yeah, I'm gonna
badass with
read.
cool
Okay.
guns.
Cable was born with telepathic and telekinetic abilities. The extent to which he has been able to utilize these powers is varied dramatically throughout his appearances. Originally, both were limited by his need to restrain his techno-organic infection, and his powers were negligible compared to more traditional fighting skills. Following the subsidence of the infection, they gradually increased to the point where they were similar in magnitude to those of Nate Gray, to whom he is genetically identical. At at their height, he demonstrated the ability to simultaneously levitate the floating city of Providence and combat the Silver Surfer. Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Following that story, his powers were burnt out and he replaced both with technological substitutes. He later lost and regained his abilities again when he de-aged during the House of M, while
Huh.
mending Deadpool's maligned physiology as he
Oh
possessed
yeah, yeah.
progressed to his proper age. Cable himself stated that both his telepathy and telekinesis had faded to nothing. Cable has fought Wolverine to stalemate, defeated Captain America in hand to hand combat, and defeated Falcon, Red Hulk, and Iron Man using both brute force and wit. All while Cable was in severe pain and hours away from dying in his techno organic infection.
Damn.
Oh, this is a good fight sequence. Nice, finally got the
This
collar off, right?
yeah. There's a few like moments in the movie where he like his gun like comes back to him and stuff. And I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if that's implied to be like his abilities or if that's like the technology.
Right. I, like his telekinesis.
Yeah. Or if it's like just like the gun does that because it's like a future gun that he builds. Like I don't it's unclear.
Right. His techno-organic body parts possess enhanced strength and durability, and his techno-organic left eye gives him enhanced eyesight, allowing um, him to see farther than a normal human infrared spectrum. Blah blah blah. He has a yeah. He just has vague. cyborg powers and also some telekinesis sometimes.
Yeah.
Basically whatever the writers want him to have. But it tends to be he's tough guy with guns and technology, and sometimes he can do some.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
like that.
I
Was
don't know if
that the
that's the
tech, or was that?
gun or or his powers.
I'd like to think that's his powers. That's just gonna be my
Yeah, because
my pick.
I don't think he like does it with anything else other than his gun. But oh,
Well,
maybe
usually because he's restraining the techno virus, it's limited. Like he can do stuff like that.
yeah, like he has powers most of the time. It's just like what you said. It's like his powers are pretty negligible compared to like just being a badass. Like
Yeah. You know they put it in here because they knew it wouldn't age well.
oh, I'm sure.
Like that's the joke, right? That
Oh, that's definitely the joke. I think by the time
because
this movie
dubstep
came
was
out, but dubstep
like
was already
dubstep was huge in like 2012 through like
yeah,
14.
by the time this movie came out, dubstep was already like kind of irrelevant.
Yeah. I don't think I've heard
So
dubstep
I
in
think that's
a
the idea of Deadpool's going is dubstep still around when dubstep's barely
yeah.
still around in his time.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and did he make the Batman reference earlier while we were talking? I think he did.
He made the DC reference.
Well, no, yeah, there's a part where he says, "I'm Batman."
Oh, I missed that.
Also, the best version of Cable is in Marvel vs. Capcom, by the way.
Nice. Yeah.
That's my mind's eye version of Cable.
That's a great
You know
game.
they're releasing all the Marvel vs. Capcom games, like X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel superheroes versus Street, like all of them.
Yeah.
All the old arcade ones.
Oh,
Like
nice.
they're doing a whole
Oof.
like collection. And I'm probably gonna get that on the Steam Deck because I think it's coming out on Steam.
Hell yeah, that'd be good on the Steam Deck, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can emulate some of the old ones. Um, I've been playing
Well, I would have to obtain the
here
ROM.
you can see on the
I
new
have
Ambernick SP,
I have Marvel vs.
which
Capcom
is
3 on my Vita.
oh hell yeah.
Um, but I want Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's the best one.
Yeah. That's the one I remember playing a lot of.
Mm-hmm. It has the
Yeah.
best roster, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, three's pretty damn good too, but there's just some character omissions that I wish, um, like there's no War Machine, no Cable. I don't think Venom's in three. But you do get to play as the Ghoul and Ghost guy in three, which is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is, Arthur. Um,
I know he's apparently kind of a dick, but I do like TJ Miller.
he's
Like
no,
he
he's
I think he's a funny
funny in
guy.
his
He's just
movies,
yeah.
and he was in one of the really bad Transformers movies, but at
Oh
least
yeah.
he was like funny in it, and like but like cringe funny, but like funny for a Michael Bay movie, right? But then they just killed his character off in like the first 30 minutes. And
Oh
then
yeah.
Mark Wahlberg was just like, "Oh man," and then he chugged a warm Bud Light.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one? Any of those?
I've seen bits and pieces of them. I've not like actually
Man,
sat through them.
talk about a headache.
I mean,
It's
I know
just sounds and
some people kind of like them, I've heard, but
God, they're just a
ah,
migraine of a movie.
and the scene where the character has the Romeo and Juliet clause in his wallet
Oh my God.
is just
That's just
yeah, chug
that's
that
all
beer cable.
well, that's just wrong
Yeah.
and it's so unnecessary.
Why do you have it in your wallet?
Yeah,
What is this something you're constantly having to explain to people?
right. Well, one of the writers felt like they had to explain it to us.
Right, yeah. Have to have some exposition for the audience about the Romeo and Juliet
In a
law.
robot movie, in a,
Yeah.
sci-fi
Why
fantasy
couldn't
movie.
why couldn't they just have made the daughter 18?
Yeah, when the actress was of age anyway. She was like in her
Yeah.
20s
Yeah.
anyways.
Or make the boyfriend also a teenager so at least it's not weird or
Nope, but
something.
you just make it,
But
you just
you had
go
to
out of your way
include
to make it weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
because like I get the whole like they want Mark Wahlberg's character to not like the boyfriend, but there's plenty of reasons for a dad to not like a boyfriend other than creepy
Yeah.
ones. You
So
that didn't have to be a plot line.
since we're leading up to Deadpool and Wolverine, also I hope Juggernaut's in it.
Yeah,
But I think the
I love
Last
Juggernaut in
Stand
this.
version is gonna be in it,
That'll be fun.
which
I
would be
hate
pretty
I
fun.
hate that version.
Hey, but if he gets killed horrifically, I
Yeah.
mean,
Like what if this version of
um,
Juggernaut killed that version of Juggernaut? That'd be
I
cool as
haven't read
hell.
all this yet, but I'm gonna see what you think. And I like this Juggernaut. I
Yeah.
mean, I know he's just CGI, but I mean that's really the only way to do that character.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
love these
it's
interviews.
pretty good CGI.
Terry Crews.
I love Terry Crews.
I just love him in any movie he's in. Any
Yeah,
movie's better with him in it.
exactly. Yeah. I watched last a while back, watched a bunch
Oh,
of
there's fucking Pennywise. He's gonna be
oh
the new
yeah.
Crow, Bill Skarsgård. He's
Yeah.
one of the Skarsgårds.
One of the
I
many
think that's the right
Skarsgårds.
one I'm talking about. That's not Yeah, Alexander Skarsgård's the bigger one, right?
Yeah, I think so. And their dad is
Who's the Nor-
also an actor.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's in Pirates of the
yeah.
Caribbean and Dune.
Mm-hmm. And Thor. He's
Yeah, and Thor.
Thor's
Yeah.
mate. He's the professor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Vanisher. Oh yeah, it's
I
Shatterstar.
love him. Yeah. He's like basically I'm better than you at everything.
Right. We haven't really talked about it this time around, but it's pretty much the same. But I love how they do Deadpool's mask and eye expressions in these.
Oh yeah.
It just works so well. You don't question it. And there's Domino.
She's great in this.
Oh yeah,
I hope she's in the new one.
I heard she's not. That she's denied being in it, or she said she's just not in it. But
Yeah.
then again, they can say anything about anything.
Yeah.
I mean, because if she is in it, they're probably trying to keep it, a secret, obviously, because the movie's about to come out.
Yeah.
But I also feel like there would be no reason to hide that she's in it because she was in this one.
Right.
It's not like it would be a big secret because it's like, well, she was in the previous movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Peter. Peter's the best.
Yeah. It would be fun if he had a cameo because isn't like when he goes back in
I think
time,
he is. I
he
think he's in
saves
the
Peter.
he's in the
So
trailer.
so yeah, just a cameo from Peter would be great.
Yeah, I think he's at Wade's birthday.
Nice.
But no, apparently they weren't gonna. Apparently, from what I heard, Zazie Beetz wanted more money than they were gonna offer. But that's just what I heard. Because, they had to pay.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Anyways, I have a Deadpool and Wolverine theory I just found.
Nice.
On Reddit on r/MCU theories. Since,
I love
the
I love
movie,
this how
the reason we're watching these.
TJ Miller is basically like, yeah, you don't need to torture me.
He's like, I'll tell you.
Tell you literally everything you want to know.
I won't even make it a one. So they know that he knows that he's gonna tell them. That's part of the plan, right? Yeah.
They're all just like
Very
confused by
short,
this.
5'11", not like the comics. See? Oh yeah, the wind advisory.
I like how that's like set up like it's a not very important joke.
Oh, it's just such a subtle little throwaway line.
Yeah, but
And
then it
then
ends up
it's a
being
little
actually
turbulent
important.
here. There is some questionable CGI in a couple scenes later on. I'll happily point it out when it happens. Anyways, this is from Yo-Yo Fro 25. How Wolverine let his world down in Deadpool and Wolverine. I have a theory that's sort of bringing bits and pieces together from a lot of other theories / ideas I've seen since the trailer came out. I've seen a lot of people mention how part of the movie could be based on the Old Man Logan comic run, but instead of Mysterio, maybe Cassandra Nova made Wolverine go mad and kill the mutants. She's the main villain of Deadpool and Wolverine.
Right.
Or presumably the main villain. I believe that's part of it, but I also think that the world which Wolverine let down is the MCU. I've seen another theory stating that the bar that Wolverine was sitting in was the bar in the main MCU universe. Some proof of this could be from She-Hulk, where on Jen's laptop you could see a news headline that mentioned a man with metal claws starting a bar fight. Some people have theorized that Wolverine was sent to the MCU and he let down his world and now wallows in self-pity, drinking alone in a bar.
So like he is in the
Wait,
wrong
I
universe or something.
I'll read more of it later. I'll see this part. AC/DC.
This is great.
And then they all just die. Man, this is some Helldivers. That's how it feels. Oh, there's the little level 5 player. Peter.
Yeah.
We all love Peter.
Vanisher, just the parachute.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
I also like with Vanisher, like it feels like it's a joke until you actually see the floating parachute.
Right.
Like the
he
first
is
time
there.
the first time I saw this, I expected him to not actually be there.
Yeah, because yeah. Oh, jeez. Straight in the helicopter.
It's just green goo.
This is one of the best jokes. Oh, and there it is.
Yep, there he is.
Oh yeah, he makes it, and then he
Yeah.
goes to save acid splat guy or whatever his name is. Bill
Yeah, what's the
Skarsgård.
guy's name? Yeah, Peter.
Have you seen the new Crow trailer?
Oh, the
Oh
new
god,
the new what?
just melts his arm off. The Crow,
Oh, I haven't, no.
Bill Skarsgård. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't really care, but
Yeah.
you know, we'll see.
It's a big shoes to fill, I know, because of the
Yeah.
reputation Brandon Lee had. But I don't know. Skarsgård is pretty good.
Well, and his version is like, it seems like they're trying to do like a, oh, what's his name? Machine Gun Kelly kind of vibe with him, with the Crow.
Yeah.
Just, he's got a bad haircut, a bunch of tattoos, but not like cool tattoos.
It's one of those movies where like I'm not really interested in watching it, but
Yeah.
I'm rooting for it to be good.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how it's received,
Yeah,
you
like I
know.
hope it ends up being really good. I just also don't really care about that IP.
This is the questionable CGI I'm talking about. Well, let's be real. It's not even
Yeah,
questionable. It's just
it's not, yeah.
it's
It's
kind of bad here, but it's such a cool sequence that I don't care.
yeah, it kind of it's easy to ignore
Hmm.
like in the moment. Oh, I love that. I love when people with metal arms like
Yeah, or like claws or like
yeah. Like
yeah, I
Black
love
Panther
that
does that in
trope.
Civil War at one point.
Yep,
It's
that's
super
fun.
super cool. I love it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Just a sucker for it.
Yeah. What do you call it? I mean,
For just like
dragging.
descending down a wall by
Yeah,
sticking your
just
arm into
descending
it.
down. Yeah,
Wolverine does that sometimes with his
yeah.
claws.
He's done it a couple times.
Yeah.
I like how he's just geeking out about his gun too. He's getting shot at.
On the Vespa.
Yep. But yeah, this Athletic Brewing, I mean, I gotta say, it's not too bad. I know you've had them before too.
Yeah, I think they're decent
I
for
think they're one of the better ones because they actually specialize
yeah, it's their whole
in
thing.
non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah. So
Like
they're
that's their thing.
I feel like the worst non-alcoholic beers are the ones that are trying too hard to mimic an actual beer.
Right.
With a
Yeah.
couple
This
exceptions,
doesn't.
I do think the Guinness NA is
I still
surprisingly
haven't
good.
tried that one.
You should give that a try. It's actually really good. Um, I mean, in a side-by-side test, you'd be able to tell the difference, and real Guinness is still better,
Oh, I
if
love the
but it's good though. Yeah.
the whole Lucas and a superpower joke, and then you see her luck in action.
Yeah.
And they do it so well.
Oh, it's such a hard thing to like make feel like it's an actual superpower,
Right.
like visually, but they manage it pretty well.
I mean, you probably can't draw feet.
Like how like I don't know why he took the bullet to his hand there. Like,
Right.
but
Just because he can.
yeah.
Rob Liefeld.
Yeah.
Apparently I don't know if it was like I think he did it. He did a promotion for Deadpool and Wolverine. Rob Liefeld, Deadpool and Wolverine. Look it up.
Mm.
Um, you know his classic Captain America profile.
Yeah.
Um,
The
I think I saw one. I don't know if it was a fan art thing. Um, oh, here the dubstep thing. You racist son of a bitch.
I love it.
Oh, the brakes. You know karate.
Yeah.
Oh, he does the sword bit from
I love
Origins.
the yeah.
Gets a few of them and
The
then
blood just splattering out the back.
yeah.
That's amazing.
Jeez.
These are pretty good swords. He like cut through one of the guns.
Yeah, it's never been confirmed or anything, but are they adamantium?
I don't know.
Or is he gonna get adamantium ones in the new one? I feel like he'll have to even the playing field
I would think so, yeah.
or something, you know. Oh, here comes Jugs. And you know Ryan Reynolds also plays Juggernaut in this.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he does the voice.
Nice. I love how Cable's look there is like his oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. Oh yeah, and she just falls on the big blow up. Yeah, the teabag. Yeah. That's good. No, they do a really good job of her character. I wish they could bring her back. Maybe she will be in it, you know, who knows?
I hope she is. That'd be cool.
At least a little bit. I mean, I know it's mostly gonna be the Deadpool and Wolverine show, you know, but there's only so many characters. I mean, oh, I always hate that. When he gets shot and stabbed, it doesn't bother me, but whenever he has to heal
Yeah.
broken bones, you know. But if you thought that was bad, what Juggernaut's about to do is, yeah, he just geeks out. White pants.
Domino's like, no, getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Oh, that's brutal. That's gnarly. I just looked up Thor 411. Thor 1966. Yeah, that's when he fights Juggernaut.
Nice.
That's accurate. Legs. Okay, going back to that Wolverine, the Deadpool Wolverine theory that this guy had.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
see what
yeah.
we think of it. So that okay, that he might be in the MCU or that he was sent to the MCU, blah blah blah. However, I don't think Wolverine was necessarily sent to the MCU's main timeline. Rather, I think that this Wolverine is the MCU's Wolverine, and that's why the
Uh,
movie is considered an MCU movie. As
huh.
we know, the TVA takes in Deadpool, and then Wolverine becomes a part of this movie. Well, I think that for whatever reason, the TVA needs Deadpool to help recruit this Wolverine variant, and this variant just so happens to be the MCU's Wolverine. When we see Deadpool first meet Wolverine in the bar, Wolverine seems like he doesn't recognize or know who Deadpool is. It seems like it's their first time meeting in the movie.
Mm.
Perhaps this could also explain why we haven't seen or heard of any of the more classic, more popular X-Men and mutants in the MCU. Maybe this Wolverine killed off the MCU's X-Men years ago and spent the rest of his life doing nothing but getting drunk and living in isolation. Until, of course, Deadpool comes over from his universe to meet this Wolverine in the MCU.
Mm.
As for Cassandra Nova, well, this probably could also be the MCU variant who was banished to the void after she made Wolverine kill off his fellow X-Men.
Hmm.
Anyways, this is my theory. Perhaps it's all over the place, yeah, a little bit. But I hope the general idea is easy to understand. Um, I mean, that would be interesting if they were like, yeah, this is the MCU Wolverine, but I don't think so. I really don't.
No, I don't know. Oh.
Because I think the MCU Wolverine, I mean, this is meta, but is going to be a new actor.
I think
And
so. Yeah.
and I don't think they're going to be, I don't think the new actor is going to be like, oh, this is a different Wolverine, not the MCU Wolverine.
Yeah.
No, it's, yeah, like this guy said, I definitely don't think there's a Wolverine in the MCU. If there was a Wolverine, um, it was an X-Men. So where were these X-Men and other mutants until now? Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Black Widow. Oh, here's a good clickbait one. Oh, he's standing right behind you, isn't he?
Oh, that's a good line. Yeah.
And yeah, his little baby dick and legs. Yeah, that's funny. Right, yeah. It's not really necessary. That's good. Okay, I'm not reading that. That's a really bad clickbait article. Never mind. I'm not gonna put us through that. But basically, to sum it up, they think that they're gonna end up going to Joe's Pizza from Spider-Man 2.
Hmm? What?
They think that Deadpool and Wolverine are gonna end up in Joe's Pizza from Spider-Man 2, at the
Oh,
pizza place that he worked at,
no.
because they're eating at a diner that vaguely looks like pizza place, or it's a diner.
That yeah, that,
People look so. I think it's cool that they just finally revealed the Sabretooth um clip, because that was leaked.
yeah.
And it's like you might as well capitalize on that and build some
Get some
hype up,
get some hype. Yeah.
you know, because it was leaked, and just embrace it,
Yeah.
and they did. Um, and if they're already showing that, there's so much more we have no idea about that's gonna be like mind blowing. I have seen one theory that Blade, and I'm talking
The new Blade
no,
or
but
Wesley.
that movie has already got a third director. Just been going through tons of rewrites and going through different directors.
Yeah.
But no, Blade, as in Wesley Snipes' Blade,
Ah,
is gonna play a part in the movie.
that would be cool. That'd be really cool.
Like not just a cameo, but like he's gonna be a supporting character. Apparently, that's a theory I saw recently.
That'd be sick.
Because Ryan Reynolds was the bad guy in Blade Trinity, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So there is a bit of a like meta connection there.
It was him and Blade Trinity that his performance in that got the who
The
the uh
Deadpool part,
yeah, it got him. They sent him the comic book because they reminded them of Deadpool.
right? Yeah. So that'd be coming full circle. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a supporting thing, but I think, yeah, I mean, a cameo would be fun.
Yeah.
Definitely possible if they're going back to all the old non-MCU Marvel movies, like the Fox ones and whatever. Even though Blade was, who produced Blade?
I don't know. Look at him go.
Oh, New Line Cinema.
Oh yeah.
Oh, jeez, he's walking.
Who's a New Line is owned by what, Warner Brothers now?
Yeah, so that might be tricky. Probably for the best.
That's why you never eat a raw starfish, Jackson.
Eat what?
A raw starfish.
Oh,
That was the cold cut there where they cut to him going, and that's why you never eat a raw starfish.
oh. And that's a twist. Yeah, the MCU Blade. Film has lost its second director.
Ah.
Yeah, how fucking hard is it to make a Blade movie? Literally, just have Ali kill vampires for 90 to 110 minutes and have a scene where he shows back up at his house and then there's a motorcycle parked up front and he has to say suck heads at least once. 10 out of 10, a billion at box office. I mean, seriously though, I mean, I don't, why is this going through it's such a simple concept.
Yeah.
Just make a
It shouldn't be a difficult.
vampire killing action movie. I mean, Tattoo the Virgin. I love how he knew that he knew where to find his room and that he was conveniently there, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, Alpha Flight. That's a reference.
Yeah, he
Canadian
probably
Avengers.
knows exactly which room Colossus is in.
Oh yeah, of course. It's my legal middle name. Oh, and this when he was talking to him earlier, he's like, "Is it true your brother tries to read your mind or whatever?"
Oh yeah.
That's the first time they've ever acknowledged in the movies that they're brothers,
Yeah.
half brothers, but still. Doesn't know how to handle it. And that's the point. Isn't that the point where Cable actually goes back and changes it?
Yeah.
Um, he puts the coin in his
Yeah.
pocket or whatever. Oh, and I love how, you know, they had to put Juggernaut in this.
Zip it, Thanos.
Right, yeah, yeah. But they had to put Juggernaut in this, and it works.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, there would be not much stopping them from just apprehending Fire Fist, killing a
Yeah.
bunch of pedophiles, and
I mean, yeah, they're Deadpool,
like
Cable, Domino,
this third act would be ending
and
a
Colossus are a
lot.
pretty powerful group of people.
Yeah, no, they
Beat it, midget.
Yeah. Sun's getting real low.
Oh, Wilhelm scream.
Oh yeah. It's a Wilhelm scream. I'll drink to that. My beverage. That's where
Also the background music.
shit balls. Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit balls.
Yeah. Oh, right through the brain.
I love their bromance. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. Ah, brings me back. What?
Oh hell yeah.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Such a you thing to say.
I love a CGI fight. You know it.
Yeah, tear off the sleeves.
Oh yeah, he fucks him up at first until he starts fighting dirty. Oh, he's doing great.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is one of my favorite bits. Can I one of those? No. There's a
Use this
brick.
brick.
But yeah, I love the fight choreography here. It's great. I mean, he's just asking to get torched by
Oh
this
yeah.
kid. Oh yeah, all these guys just start breaking their necks and shit. Yeah, he's just tripping. Ooh. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, kids are just loving it though.
Yep. Damn, knocked a tooth out.
I love this.
Also, I know it's just for the movie, but why would they have a bunch of shotguns at a boarding school?
Right. I love that. Only best buddies execute pedophiles together.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's pretty good. Or whatever this is. Oh, yeah, yeah, and then the bus was there. Yeah, I forgot the Blackbird was in this.
Yeah.
Or the X-Jet. Is it the X-Wing? No, that's Star Wars. X-Jet. Also the Blackbird. It's the Blackbird. At least that's what it's based off of. Oh, jeez. And she has electric powers?
I don't know what her powers are.
This is vague. Oh, right up the ass. Yeah, they got him. Okay, sorry for the silence. Sometimes we just,
Yeah.
we just watch the movie. Um,
Even runs like a fucking pervert.
oh, he's running like, oh,
Yeah.
lost his laptop. Yeah.
I like how his suit's all duct taped together where he's like lost limbs.
Yeah. But yeah, he didn't have time to get a fresh new one or whatever. Just duct taped it. Well, I guess this is true. Deadpool and Cable are the only characters in the film that break the fourth wall. Cable seems to be the only one who notices when Deadpool is talking to the audience.
Oh. Huh.
I guess that's kind of true, yeah.
Yeah.
He at least acknowledges it.
Like he's not himself breaking the fourth wall, but he at least seems to notice Deadpool saying weird shit.
Yeah. And then that gives him the X-Force look, the gray.
Yeah. Fuck this.
That's what's good about captions. I mean, you could always tell that's what he was saying, but just
Yeah.
seeing mouths fuck this is pretty fun.
Yentl playing in the background.
Yep. David Leach said showing Domino's powers of luck was the most fun that the choreography team had.
Nice.
We kept going back to this Rube Goldberg idea. She does one thing and that leads to a series of unlikely events that lead to a thing that she needed to happen right at the critical moment.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
they did
Yeah.
such a good job with that.
And then he takes forever to die here.
Yep. Apparently, Ryan Reynolds stole the Dead Logan music box shown at the beginning, so he has it.
Nice.
Okay. Apparently, the playground they fight in at the end and this ending scene is the same one used for Sarah's nightmare in Terminator 2 Judgment Day,
Oh,
where they all get nuked and
yeah, I remember that scene. I remember that scene.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Good. Still not dead.
Start walking away.
Right, yeah. Oh yeah, he tells him to say fuck, right? The racism joke going. Okay, pay attention to the score here.
Okay.
We watched this movie not too long ago, like a month ago. Apparently, this is the same score, the music that's playing when Logan dies.
Oh,
And now I can't unhear it.
that's a good touch.
I thought it was just generic, like, you know, somber
Yeah.
music. But yeah, I just read that in the trivia and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pay attention. I mean, I'll have to go back and actually watch the Logan scene, but I'm pretty sure that's accurate. That sure
His
sounds like it to me.
his last words are, "Do you want to
Oh
build
yeah,
a
do you want to
snowman?"
build a snowman?
That's great.
And they bring that joke back in the trailer with the cocaine joke thing. And then Cable time travels and just speed runs this.
Yeah.
He knew Game Plus is it. Like what I did. I had to get to that Elden Ring DLC.
Some soft acoustic take on me.
Mm-hmm. The unplugged version. Crossing up. Now he's just Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Back to normal. Back to just being handsome.
Yeah, Fire Fist.
Apparently, I mean, I don't know how true. I would have to look into this more, but this doesn't confirm anything, but apparently Josh Brolin signed a 4-film deal to play Cable
Really?
and described his appearance here as just the introduction of the character. 3 more movies to reveal more.
Huh.
Hmm.
I would
No,
definitely
that
like to
couldn't
see
be.
more. But,
Yeah.
but also, I mean, he probably signed that contract before Disney was involved.
Yep.
So,
And if it was like a time frame based thing or like I don't know.
yeah.
But yeah, now that Disney bought Fox, yeah, that could all be. And then he gets brought back. Uh,
Yeah, and now he's already played it, so he knows what to do.
yep. Different dialogue option. You know, when you
Yeah.
go back and you choose the correct dialogue option.
Yeah, he clicked F8.
Yep. Yeah, he watched the walkthroughs and yeah, now he speedrun it. He got the true ending. But he knows. Yeah, you did it for me. Oh yeah, his prison knife. Oh yeah, it's just seven.
It's just 7.
Yeah. Is that your knife in my dick?
I love this here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, cab driver. What's his name? His him. Your ex people. It's family.
A touch of racism.
Family film. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. The dubstep.
Yeah, if you have to Google what the fuck is dubstep, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, there it is. That movie's 2 hours, but it goes by fast. It's
Yeah, that's a
well, I guess it's
that's a great
a
one.
little short in 2 hours, but yeah, it's a fun one.
I think I
I've
do
seen
like
it
that more.
recently too. Like,
Yeah. I think I do
oops,
like it more than Deadpool 1.
I saw it earlier. Well, I guess it's July by the time this comes out, but I saw it earlier in June and still holds up. Just seeing it recently, it's just a fun movie.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good fun. No, I still like Deadpool 1, but I think this one's just
This one has more fun with it, I think.
yeah, a
Like
lot more fun with it. Josh Brolin is Cable. You get in all the domino sequences. Yeah, it was Zazie Beats. They just have a lot of fun with it.
less generic
And
villain.
Deadpool is always going to be more fun when he's interacting with more characters and
Yeah. Yeah.
getting to make more references and doing all that stuff. And so, of course. Anyways,
Yeah.
there you have it. We did all the Wolverine and Deadpool movies. That's 5 movies. And yeah, we'll probably get around to the X-Men movies at some point, when there's a new X-Men
Yeah.
thing. You got to watch X-Men 97, Colton.
I do.
Oh wait, we got to watch this
Oh,
post-credit scene. So this is pretty much why the TVA is going to be involved, right? Because of the
yeah,
time travel shenanigans.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Given
Skip
Deadpool
credits. We're skipping credits.
yeah.
Okay, here we go. So he just saves everybody. The whole movie just doesn't happen, basically. Save Vanessa. Yeah. He saves Peter. That's the priority. Yeah. Oh,
Here we go.
the Baraka Deadpool, the terrible version, but it had to exist to get the good one. And it's just the archive footage.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, when he heal or whatever, no one cares. He's dead. Cleaning up the timelines. Yeah. He shoots Ryan Reynolds reading Green Lantern. Yeah. That's great. You're welcome, Canada. Yeah, that's a fun movie. I can't wait for the new one. I'm stoked. And yeah, we'll definitely be doing a review for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes. Yeah.
After we see it, of course.
Yeah, no, we'll do it. We'll do it before we see it. Yeah. We'll do an in-depth review.
Yeah,
that's complete speculation.
Yeah, just all speculation and
yeah,
theories and rumors, and we're just gonna judge it based on that.
Yeah.
A trailer review, you know.
Trailer review, yeah. Yeah.
No, but I say I mean I'm seeing the opening weekend. I mean, whenever you can get around to seeing it, and then we'll do our review. That'll be the end of July or maybe early August by the time we, come up with that. And in the meantime, we got plenty of other content.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna wing it for the next episode, but we always got something up our sleeves.
Yeah.
Check us out.
July 26th is when it comes out.
Yep, July 26th.
Hell yeah.
Check us out on Instagram at OddDrunkPod. Check out our link tree in the description. We're on TikTok, kind of.
Yeah.
I need to post on there. I'll be posting again. Just been busy. And check out our other podcasts, Morning Oddities. We've got that one. We're posting on that one again. It's a short form show if you don't have time to listen to, 2-hour podcasts.
Yeah. No, check it out. Yeah.
Typically keep it clean there.
We try to.
It's a chill one. Anyways, we'll catch you next week for another episode of the Odd Drunk Pod.
Yes.
Stay frosty, my friends.
This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. The Odd Drunk Podcast recommends you follow their Instagram and join their Facebook group for more fun content. To visit all of our current streaming and social media platforms, visit the link tree in the description. If you enjoy the show, we would be appreciated if you would leave a review on Apple Podcasts. The Odd Drunk Podcast would like to remind you to drink responsibly and not to drink and drive.